Because it does make your floof feel a thing.
It makes your what to feel a what?
Your floof.
Your floof.
Like feel, ooh. No?
Hi, welcome back to teaatfour. I'm Christie.
And I'm Lauren, and this is the podcast where we talk all things that should have stayed in the group chat.
Yeah.
So, Christie, we've actually received a little dilemma this week on
Nice.
TikTok. So I'm going to read it out to you and we're going to give our humble opinions.
Right. Let's hear it.
Right. So, I've been going out with my boyfriend for just over 1 year now, and in general, things have been great.
Mm-hmm.
However, I've noticed when it comes to sex, he's not seemed himself. I've asked him about this on occasions, but I never really got an answer. Only this week has he revealed it's all because he has a belly button fetish. He was so scared to tell me because he knows I've got a phobia of belly buttons. I can't stand anyone putting their finger inside my belly button. In brackets, I have the deepest innie ever. Now, I'm not sure what to do. His kink/fetish means that he wants to touch and lick inside my belly button. I want to satisfy him. Should I try to desensitize and get help with the phobia, or is it not meant to be? What do we think, Christie?
So she's scared of belly buttons and he's got a fetish of belly buttons.
Not really a match made in heaven there, is
no,
that?
of course not.
I think what's important here is to not kink shame.
Of course.
Because everyone's got their little things,
Mine's
their little
suspenders.
enjoyments. But I think what is important here is a word called compromise, Christie.
Yeah, but then how do you compromise? Because one thing is, it's basically, she has basically got to face her fears.
Yeah, you. It's not my story.
She's got to face her fears,
Mm.
and then he has to also. We don't know how extreme this fetish is. Like, what do you
Sure.
want to do with the belly button?
Well, it's clearly here, touch and lick.
Yeah, but does it
Does
end,
it stop there?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
That's
Does it end
just
at
like-
touch
yeah.
and lick, or is it touch, lick, and
That's the start of a slippery slope.
if my partner came up to me and I would have to hold on, let's just wait a minute and just pause, and I've got to really think about it.
Yeah, sure. Because I think this is the thing. It's not that she doesn't like the fact that he's got a fetish for belly buttons.
Yeah.
She's got a phobia, which I think is a quite severe
Ooh.
end of the scale.
Yeah.
So I think the fact that he's being completely disengaged in sex for his own selfish likes and passions and wants is not very fair.
Can they go counselling? Can they both go counselling
Well, this is
together?
the thing. I don't know if it's for her to go as far as desensitizing herself. If she
Yeah.
wants to pay for therapy, he should pay for the therapy.
They
Cash
both
pig.
need to pay for. Yeah, they both need
my
to pay
my
for
cash pig belly button fetish therapy.
I don't
Desensitizing.
know. I just think it's.
My thought is that there are enough holes. So if he's
Lauren.
being disengaged in sex because this is one thing holding him back from enjoying the rest of it,
Yeah.
that's a bit of an him.
What
know?
if she compromises by they can have sex, but then have like a fake silicone belly button on the side whilst they're doing the deed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your hand will be busy fiddling on the belly button, and then you can continue having sex.
Flesh button or something.
Flesh, yeah.
I'm sure it
I mean,
exists out there.
Of course, there's so
Yeah.
many things out there that
Yeah.
could help in this situation. So I'm guessing that is probably one outcome.
Sure. Do you think like a belly button fetish is something maybe a lot of people have and don't talk about?
It's not the most common one, right?
Maybe it is.
Do you think?
Well, just
Are you
just
trying
a
to
thought. Have you ever pressed inside your belly button before? Because it does make your floof feel a thing.
It makes your what to feel a what?
Your floof.
Your floof.
Like feel, ooh. No?
No.
Try it. Everyone.
Right, everyone is doing it now. Touch your belly button.
No.
No, I don't.
No, don't do
I
that.
don't really like the feel of my belly button.
It's just like if you like, well,
That's where I used to feel babies to come from. Like,
well,
we
that's
used
the
to-
thing. Well, maybe he's actually got like a Freudian fetish because that's really
mum
where your
fetish.
umbilical cord was.
So
So
he wants to
maybe
be
he just wants to get back inside his
connected.
mum. What?
He wants to be connected with his mama.
He wants to be connected with his mummy.
But then that's weird from the other girl.
100% dump him.
No, don't do that.
No.
No, I feel like if she can, because obviously she's got a phobia, then she should. I think they should both help each other
Sure.
find a way to kind of find a medium.
Start with another hole first,
Oh,
and then
God,
we'll work
yeah.
our way down to.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not causing him or her any suffering, I think they should kind of compromise.
Sure.
I mean, that's when fetish is extreme. If it's causing another person, you know,
Absolutely. Yeah.
some suffering, some pain. I mean, the only pain you're going to get is if you just pokes your belly button a bit too hard.
Yeah.
And then you said it gives you butterflies or flutterflies or whatever.
Flutterflies.
Flutterflies. So I mean, sis, if that's the case, maybe practice on your own belly button.
Maybe it's an opportunity to explore your own fetishes. Maybe.
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to think. Do I have like an extreme fetish that I don't know is a fetish, but it's a fetish? Like it's okay. Don't judge me. But it's
Never.
dipping. No, but that's the same. But it's dipping like, I can't say it because she's
dipping
like
what?
Dipping crisp in like Coke. A bad fetish.
No. And mostly that's not affecting another person. Like,
Oh, it's another person.
yeah.
Oh, I've got a thing for ears. I love a good ear.
Doing what with it?
Like stroking the ear,
Oh.
holding the ear.
Don't want to lick or suck it?
I mean, I'd
Ooh.
yeah, the ear,
Ah.
the
Yeah.
ear.
Fair.
It's just that. Do you know what it is? It's like when it gets, you know, you get cold, right? You get like goosebumps, like just the little hairs.
That's the
kinda
same.
like
That's what I'm describing with the belly button push.
the push.
With the push the button.
Yeah.
But
I think my one's is all right. If,
Yeah.
You know, the ear fetish is
sure.
not too
Okay,
bad.
so let's imagine I've come to you and I've said,
Mhm.
let's role play. We're
Alright, cool.
we're a partner. So
Hey, babe.
I've come to you and I've
Can
been
we
like,
actually role play?
okay,
All right.
okay. Who am I? I'll be the boy.
Right.
Okay. No, actually, I'll be the girl.
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I'm
And
drama
scene.
school. Okay.
You're right there, love.
Babe, you've not been acting yourself
What do you mean?
when we're in the bedroom.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want?
So
You're rude.
What do you want me to do? Like, what do you mean?
Why
am I-
why aren't you up for sex? Why aren't you in the moment? What's going on?
I mean, you just won't let me lick your ear.
But you know I've got a phobia of ears.
But you have one.
Valid. So yeah, it is there to be fucking licked, sucked and fucked. No. But on a real note, yeah. It's not the worst thing in the world. I
don't think it is.
Maybe you could try it once. That's what Harry Styles said. You could always try it once.
And then if it doesn't
Don't knock
work
it
for
till you try
and
it.
if it doesn't work for her,
Yeah.
or they can't do it, then maybe
So
they
true.
should cross paths.
Cross paths? That means
They should depart.
depart.
Is that the same thing? Cross paths.
No, that means like meet up together again.
Depart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't. Yeah. Give it a go.
Just try it once if you want to, but also the fact I think you have to respect if someone's got a phobia that they've got a phobia.
Yeah.
And compromise back. He needs to put the work in to also engage in sex as a
But
whole.
then also, how soon do you tell somebody that you have a fetish? That's another thing as well.
They've been together for a year.
I'd think for me it's like lay it out on the table from the jump. If there's anything like fetishes, what you don't like, what you do like in the bedroom, lay it out. The weirder the better.
Yeah.
At least I know.
And have an open and honest conversation about
Exactly.
it. No judgment.
But if you can deal with it, you're a ride or die.
Yes.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, if you can
so
do, you're a
true.
ride or die.
That is the dream partner, to just accept your wishes with openness and
Yeah, and just don't put yourself on the back burner. Just I love this guy. This is my man's for life.
yeah.
If it's something that you can't stand for, I personally do say
stand
do
for that.
stand
as well.
for that.
Yeah.
Say it. Lay it out on the table. Let it be said.
Mm.
If you guys can't find a compromise, then it is what it is.
If you don't want your belly button to be violated, then you don't have to.
So, Lauren, if you were to see yourself in that situation, you've got the phobia, he's got the fetish. Is that a deal breaker for you?
I think a relationship is all about compromise.
Yeah.
And if he's not willing to meet me in the middle, whether that be pay for my therapy or just accept that that's not something, that's a boundary for me,
Yeah.
then I think I'd have to split up with him.
Really?
But do you know that it has to be the conversation first? It's not just like he said he wanted to stick it in there and I said no and then we ended it. Like, there's clearly enough there
Yeah.
for a year's worth of relationship. So yeah.
I think it's just crazy.
What would you do?
Do you know what? I'd have to do some very deep thinking. I'll probably have to research it as well because I feel like
Sure.
yeah, because I feel like we both have. Let's say I've got the phobia, you've got the fetish.
Yeah.
Let me research your fetish and why you're so like in on it. You research my phobia,
And like understanding it.
Yeah, and if we can both understand each other, then probably we can compromise.
Yeah.
But if not, then I'd have to step away from the relationship.
True.
Yeah.
On a side note, do you remember that thing that viral clip went around of like when a girl says she holds her boob, it makes her feel like nostalgic and homesick?
And she holds her boob
Yeah. Maybe it's the same thing with why she doesn't want her belly button being touched.
because it makes her feel nostalgic.
Homesick. Maybe.
Homesick.
I'll leave you with that one.
All right, cool. Nice.
I do think this kind of highlights the whole communication between each other,
Yeah.
but even like the communication between us talking about it, it like opens up that conversation about fantasies, because I don't think that's necessarily something I'd go to the group chat and talk about.
No.
But even hearing people talking about it online, it's normal. Like every
Yeah.
relationship is going through it.
Yeah, and I do feel like when people hear fetishes, it's either like it's got not a bad connotation, but it's got like a negative connotation, like kinks, sexual. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a bit like, whoa. So you wouldn't want to bring something so heated, something so heavy in your group chat. But the fact that that's actually come up in our conversations actually just made me think about certain things that I wouldn't bring up and why I wouldn't bring them up. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sending that in. We really appreciate it. And we love hearing your dilemmas, don't we, Christie?
No, we do. It's nice to have these open conversations. So please do send us some more.
Absolutely. If you have any stories, you can send them to us on TikTok, Spotify, or email them to us at teaatfour@junglecreations.com.
Thanks for joining us for a quick cuppa.
Bye.